Okay, so she's scared to death of what I'm doing, so watch what we're doing. Good girl, Rylee. Good girl. Good girl. Good. Oh. Ding. Good girl, Rye. Back. Let's. Good girl, Rylee. Let's. Go lay down, Rye. Good girl, Rylee. Good girl. Good. This is what we're doing over here. Good girl, Rylee. We're blowing up an inflatable pool. And she got scared to death of the air thingy. Good girl. Good girl. So she started running in every direction, not knowing what to do with herself. Ran up and down the stairs, frantic, so that's a great time for her to be in place. Good girl, Rylee. Let's out. Okay, so see, she broke place. As you can see, she jumped off because Lesh was in her face. Lesh, out. Rylee, place. Good girl. Down. Rylee, down. Good. Almost done. All done. So she could have ran around the house and freaked out, or she could stay in place and not worry about a damn thing and trust that I've got her back. So that's a great time to use place. She's scared, but she's not running around and she's just laying still. Rylee, place. Sit. Down. Good. Great. Rylee, place. Place. Sit. Down. Good. Break. Good girl. Rylee, place. Sit. Down. Rylee, down. So I wanted you to see that place can be used outside also. So when we are in the lanai, Rylee has no idea how to sit down and stay still. She just kind of walks around and thinks, what should I do with my life? So just putting your cot outside and telling her place and down is good also. And so far, just so you know, every single time I've put her in place, I've never used food. I can tell with this dog that when you use food, it's more of a game, which is fine, but then she doesn't ever relax. So if you just tell her place and then tell her down, then she is just kind of chilling out, okay? All right, I thought I would kind of show you a video of what I do, so maybe you could see maybe you're doing something different. Look, she goes right on it. Rylee, come here. Come. Good girl. Rylee, place. Down. Good. That's it. And then she stays there. And I'm not looking at her. I'm just gonna do whatever. And at any point, if she gets up, I'm just gonna tell her, no, place, guide her back, walk to the cot, put her back in the down, and that's it. And I'm telling you, she's like, oh my God, thank God you put me here. I was just gonna keep pacing around. So you see how I'm like not talking to her, not looking at her, not giving her treats, just like, this is where you lay. For how long should I lay here? Well, just until I say B-R-E-A-K. And that's what it looks like. All right, so I'm just trying to figure out what goes on when you put Rylee in place and why you have a hard time getting her to stay there. So I'm gonna show you when she goes into her down. A lot of times when I've seen you do a down with her, like at pack walks and everything, she kind of just goes down like halfway and she doesn't rest her entire chest down. So it's not like a relaxed down. When she's in a good down, you can tell her front legs always seems to like go back and bend. So like watch right here. Rylee, sit. Good girl. Rylee, down. So I'm doing just a verbal. Rylee, down. Rylee, down. Good girl. Good. So you see that front leg, how it's bent? When she's in her relaxed down, most of the time when she lays down, she puts her arm like that. So her chest has to be completely down and her side out like that. When I've seen her at pack walks and stuff and you do downs, it's kind of like she goes halfway. And she's kind of in this pouncing position. And then she gets up like 2 seconds later after you give her food. So I want the down to look like this. So we're gonna do it again. Rylee, break. Good girl. Good. And Sheila has a prong collar on because your daughter's gonna be here shortly. Rylee, place. Good. Rylee, down. Good. So you see the way she immediately puts that paw down? So that's like her relaxed down. And you know, if she didn't go into the down when I said it to her just with the verbal, I would give her a little pull on her collar in the downwards direction. I'll do it again. Break. Good girl. Rylee, place. Good. Rylee, down. Rylee, down. She's procrastinating. Rylee. Good girl. See? And watch that paw. So see, that one's a little bit more pouncy. There we go. Good. So you want her in the down like that. Rylee, break. Good girl. Rylee, place. Good girl. Rylee, down. Good. And there's no food involved in this. So now if I were to have her in place, like eat dinner or whatever, I would just not say anything to her. I wouldn't be looking at her like I'm holding the camera facing her, but I'm not looking at her right now because I don't want her to think she's waiting for something. I want her to just relax while we do stuff. Okay, hope that helps. So now that she's in place and I'm like doing the dishes and stuff like that, and we've got a lot of stuff going on, you'll see that after like a minute, she puts her head down and starts to relax because she's like, I think I'm gonna be here for a little while. So that's what you want, that double down.